What do you absolutely know about this team?
That's a good question. I don't think I absolutely know anything about this team until we play a game. I think they'll try hard. I think that's, if I had to say what do I most likely know, I think it's that. Where the execution sits, who will make plays, how they'll come together. I don't think I've known that at the beginning of any season, and I feel the same right now.
With the injury so far in defense, like what concern do you have if something else happens on Saturday? Like you have a confident everybody else is stepping in, next guy up.
Yeah, so we have to be ready to not only make schematic changes, but also the thinnest position we have is at corner right now. And so there are other positions, almost every other position we could handle an injury or two. At that position, we're pretty thin.
Did the cornerback issue, did that happen early enough to where you've been pleased with the guys that have stepped in?
Sure, Rob Daniel has really done a nice job. I'm very confident with his development, having not seen him play a game yet, but in watching practice, I really like that. And we've seen two freshmen enough, Dallin Levitt and Michael Davis, to where I know what they're like in practice. Sometimes that's different when they don't have anyone out there coaching them on each play and the pressure and having to make assignment choices on their own. But ability-wise, I'm very comfortable with them.
Do you know Coach Landon? Do you have any familiarity with him?
I don't. However, Coach O'Brien and Coach Fairchild are both on their offensive staff, and I know both of them. And so they're formidable coaches. They have a lot of experience and a lot of success between them, but I haven't met their head coach before.
What have you learned over the years of making a trip like this right out of the chute?
Well, I think we've won 6 of our 8 openers, and I know that we've done a nice job after byes and bowl games in terms of number of wins and preparation, and so I'm not so sure it's the type of trip, but hopefully the use of the time we've had to prepare. I think that's what I focused on, and I'm not sure it matters how far we go or where we go if the preparation has been solid, and I think to this point it has. I need to see tomorrow to be sure.
What's your favorite part of the road trip experience that BYU has?
That's an easy one. I love the firesides. I think I say that each time I stand up to talk at the firesides. I love that part of it. I love the sense of community. I love the sense of camaraderie. I like representing a larger purpose or cause, and I like the feeling that's there. And so that would be first. The second thing is I love to watch our players try hard and then have success, not necessarily winning or losing. I love to see them go as hard as they can and then see what that feels like. And I can tell by the looks of their eyes when they come off how that part is. And I like the plane rides home when they've tried and given a lot. There's this feeling on the plane, and there's a sense of even how noisy or lack of noisy it is when you come back. I think those 3 things would be my favorites.
Jamal talked about when he goes to the firesides, he kind of has trouble reading the hymns and mumbles his way through it. How good is the choir singing when the players get up there and sing?
I think there's just one way to find out. It's just show up. They're really good. There's usually a musical number by our team, a smaller group, and then a larger group. And guys like Jamal that show up just because they're part of the team and want to be with them, I think that's really neat.
With the D-line depth, Utu and Metzi, where are they at? Are they close to contributing?
Not yet. So Marcus Johnson's cross-trained. That helps quite a bit, so he can play end and nose. Logan Teale is cross-trained. And we've just moved Sai Tautu from outside linebacker to D-end, and we like what we've seen from him.
So those 2 guys are just not ready?
Not quite yet.
Okay.
Was Peoples cleared to play?
Cleared to play, but to me, we'll need – he was on the scout team today. He'll need another day there, and I wasn't convinced that even though he was cleared, I'm a little more cautious than that, so we'll probably consider him for next week.
With Michael Lee, they say he's not in the best shape yet to contribute. He says a couple more weeks down the road. What do you kind of maybe see from on Saturday?
He'll probably get some touches, but to give you an idea, there were 20 minutes of teamwork or 25 minutes of teamwork today, and the offense was close to 80 plays. To keep up with that is you got to be in great shape, and so I think what he's finding is the time that he was hurt during camp is it's going to take him probably a similar amount of time to catch up.
Talked to both Coach 2J and Coach Anai yesterday about the offense, and as far as making mistakes, first game those happened. They said they were less worried about that as opposed to the effort. Is that kind of the mentality you want from the entire team?
Yeah, I think it's the foundation. And I think that message has been consistent for a long time. There are really three parts to it. It starts with effort, then there's kind of the position mastery phase, and then there's execution, which means multiple people doing the same thing at the right level. That's the execution. But the other parts, I mean, those are fun and nice to see, but if they're not trying hard, then I don't really enjoy coaching and watching my team play.
Limited in game film, your use of technology has been a competitive advantage. Have you used that for practice things to teach and instruct, and how's that going?
Yeah, I think we're doing a phenomenal job, and I'm not sure there's a program that's being run more effectively and efficiently with use of technology than us. And the speed in which we're able to use practice film in real time to make adjustments not only on the field while we're coaching, but after. I don't think anyone does it better. When we were with Pittsburgh this summer, they were amazed at what we were doing and wanted to use that technology and just couldn't believe what advantage it gives us. And so without sharing anymore, which I won't, I think we're doing a really nice job with that.
What's your biggest concern heading into the Virginia game?
Oh, there's always uncertainty. Just I'm not sure how good they are, not sure how good we are, don't know what the matchups are like. And so you prepare the best you can, and then hopefully our staff is capable of making whatever adjustments we need based on what we see that are unexpected. And I think that's the same every year.